I don't know how well you can see this, but barely keep the shade open because, man, it's bright out around here. But check it out, K-On! Window screen. That's actually pretty neat. And not at all surprising with how heavily merchandised that show is. Of course, talking about that while at a convention for a different show that's heavily merchandised. Huh. Have there been pony window screens? Not that I'd use one, but just curious. A good silver reflective one is really good, keeps the car cool. Speaking from personal experience here.
I guess, for starters, one thing that I'm interested in is before you ever got involved with MLP, what was your relationship with MLP? Were you a fan as a kid?
Yeah, I was super into MLP. Like, I have all my ponies still, tons of them from when I was a kid. So I loved it, cherished it. The movie was my favorite movie for years.
Which one?
Which is very funny to me now, because when I watch it now, I'm like, this was it?
What are you talking about, though?
The one where, you know, I mean, there's the girl Megan, and she has this, like, locket.
Okay.
It's got a rainbow in it. Anybody?
Is this the one with
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Is this
But
like
it's very different. It's
Yeah.
not, it's not the same.
Is that the one with the sequins? Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that one. That's a bunch of weird.
Look, I had those sea ponies in the bathtub, you know, that changed color. Anyway.
God was, I can't believe that much color.
Yeah.
They need to bring those back.
They were pretty cool. Anyway, I loved it. So doing this was pretty epic for me, honestly. My parents thought it was hilarious when I got this job because they knew how obsessed I was as a kid. So, yeah, loved it.
Okay, the last clip you watched is probably a bit from the authors panel, and I'm back home. And if you can't tell, if you've watched previous videos of mine, then yeah, you can definitely tell I'm at my usual recording area, which is just what it looks like my bedroom, yeah. So yeah, the authors panel, really fun. I actually recorded a bit of the beginning and probably a bit longer clip of that too. But I think I pressed something wrong and that just totally messed with some of my tablet settings. So that didn't save. So I tried to pick an appropriate spot to record some new footage and get a bit of that panel as well. So yeah, it was really fun. There were like 20 of us there, no more than 30 of us in the entire room, including Jillian and the hosts and the techs. So it was a very informal panel, and I'm saying that as the last panel I had gone to was the one where all of the drunken shenanigans went down, and and now I'm finding out Jeremy Lilly actually posted some stuff about that panel, and I'm very proud of what he said about it too. Especially because his argument was these two should be kissy on the show, but but yeah, that's just a side thing, and you know, I'm down with that. But yeah, anything else that comes out of that panel, I won't say. Mostly to protect Jen Blake's honor and Nicole Oliver's honor and Andy Price's honor. But yeah, novel panel, really fun, really good, really informal. Just, it was all of us in the room and the host just chatting with GM Barrow. So it was really fun, and you know, she's a nice, friendly person and just willing to talk about the books, willing to talk about the show, and be a bit more open with it and informal about it than, you know, other panels I've gone to. So she's really good. She's really chill about that, and you know, really, you know, good and honest about how she writes. And you know, that's why her Pinkie Pie episode was really, really good. It was just like, she's just, you know, that type of person. So yeah, it was a very fun panel. And that was the last thing I went to. I was going to try and get Jen Blake to sign my Silver Spoon comic, but the line for the autograph room was very, very long, and I didn't have money if they wanted to. If they said no, you have to charge to get the comic signed, and I'm like, oh, because Andy and Jeremy had signed them already for free, so but, oh well. She's a cool artist. I highly recommend her, and jeez, just her designs are so good. I mean, it's crazy seeing her. It was really crazy seeing Pixel Case does the autograph cards for everyone else. Jen Blake has hers, and Jen Blake's style just is amazing. Oh man. But that's beside the point. So yeah, back here, just recording final thoughts here. And really, I don't have anything else to say that I don't think I've said already. Don't know if I'm going to do a full review or anything, but probably not. So let's just end the rest of this video going over my merch I got. So see you there. Alright, so merch that I got. First of all, I got some comics signed. If you watched my comic review video before this one, you probably have an idea of which ones I got. Chrysalis Fiendship, the Diamond Tiara Silver Spoon one, because that's Jeremy Whitley written. Luna micro series, and just a couple, and Luna and Spike, which was really Luna and Mina, and talking with Jeremy Whitley, him agreeing that it was really a Luna and Mina comic, so really like that. So yeah, those are the few comics I got signed. I thought I brought more, but for Andy Price to sign, sorry, it's Katie Cook, who wasn't there, sadly. But yeah, those are the few comics I got signed. And aside from that, I got a ton of prints. Not the first one, but first one on this list. Saber Applejack. Because Applejack is really good as Saber. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I have to get that because the two characters are so good together. It really, so yeah, I really like that one. And snatched it up right away. Got Twilight Luna Gaming. Not one of the JJ Twilight Luna ones, or Luna Gaming ones. I mean, I don't know. Those ones seemed a bit more mundane, and this one was just, I mean, you see JJ ones like that all the time, and I'm not really into his Gamer Luna anymore, so just this one was a bit more normal, and it seemed a bit more. It just seemed a bit better than what I normally go for. They got Sunset Shimmer with the violin there. I think it's violin. Feel free to correct me, anyone who knows music. And just very cute little one of her. Got oh man, wanted to get so many good ones at NC Mayor's Stable, and got this one because, as I told him, it's 90% of my favorite characters and all of Twilight's OTPs. Plus it's one of my favorite pieces of pony art too. Just all of them together studying, and there's really good details, and that's actual science on the background. Had his new print where it's all 5 of the princesses, yes, including the baby. Didn't have any big prints of the 4 princesses, but with Luna and Celestia posing so that their manes are covering Twilight and Cadence. That one is honestly one of my absolute favorite pieces of art, and just like, oh well, if you had that, I totally would have snatched up, like, I liked it. I really like that one, but it's the selection there was honestly really great too. So pretty much anything for anyone. And then going over into Amber stuff, I pretty much got all the stuff that was announced right before the convention. So got Celestia's Palutena, got Sunset Shimmer and Socks. Got Dragon Lord Ember being Tsundere, and Apple or Flutterbat. So I have a lot of Flutterbat arts, to be perfectly honest. So yeah. Also from Andy Price. Okay, one jump cut later, I got the I Dream of Luna print. Nice, very fancy signed print that he has. There's other one that I saw that the Little Sister for Sale one that was sold out. So, I so wish that wasn't, because I would have snatched that one up. That one's just such a silly one. No, this one was probably my next favorite of all the ones he had available. And then also had a big fancy one of the second Flutterbat comic cover, where it's it's Rarity, Twilight, the others as the different famous vampires. That was definitely my second choice after this one. And because that's honestly one of my favorite covers, and I almost brought that cover for him to sign just because I love that cover. And it's just all of the references. It's so good. He had a lot of his other very professional art that's as good, if not better, than this. And, when it's ranging from this print here, because it's on fancy paper and super, super fancy printing, this is $40. Those ones start at that and go towards 200. And then he had the cover art for the fourth Siege of the Crystal Empire comic as a print that was easily a lot bigger than this. So probably about 2 or 3 more inches up top, and then a bit more out to the side. Just the giant Sombra with all of the crowns at his feet. That one was starting at 400. So he has a lot of really good, really expensive art that, fans should buy up to support him, because he deserves that money. Also, after this, let's toss down autograph cards. Got the old Kelly Sheridan one because, I like this one better. And she even comments, a lot of people like the villain one a lot more too. So really, really enjoyed that. One thing I wanted to get with her to sign was a Barbie game she appeared in on the Wii, where it's set on the island of Equestria. And when I told her about that, it's just this look on her face of, like, wow, that's an amazing coincidence. So I thought that was really funny to just bring up, and it was great. Next ones I got is Nicole Oliver. Unfortunately, the only one she has Tree Hugger on it, but I did go total fanboy about how much I love Zoe. So yeah, I have favorite characters of hers, and it's just fun talking about other shows that she's in that I like. And of course, I got an Andrea Libman from myself, and I got one for my mom as well, because she's a Fluttershy fan. And yeah, fun talking with her and just meeting her. She's a very cool person. Also from Andy Price, which got a sketch of Starlight from my stories, so that's why I always refer to Glimmer as Glimmers, because I had a character named Starlight long before this one. So yeah, it's got one in his style. He has the very good mischievous grin on him. So you know that Apple Bloom or Satsuma is in for some troubles. Stopped by Perler Pony as well. Got Sunset and Moon Dancer. I saw the Sunset and I just had to pick her up. Perler Pony was in a Sunset Shimmer cosplay. I was wearing my Sunset Shimmer shirt, so it was definitely a very Sunset Shimmer moment. And then, of course, I saw Moon Dancer. I'm like, my other favorites. And last but not least, picked up the Eurobeat Pony, the super, new volume. So I really like those musics. I still listen to the other volumes a lot. So grab that as well. And that's it for all of the merch I got. There was a lot of other great artists, a lot of good plushy stuff, a lot of good pins, and if I ever really use glasses, there's a person doing like Cutie Mark glasses, character glasses, even with like Star Wars and other stuff on them too. So those were really cool. If I used those, I would have definitely picked some of them up because those are really, really awesome. Shadow boxes, but you know, some of these prints are ranging from $5 to $20. Yeah, on just the normal prints, and then the fancy Andy Price one here at $40, and the shadow boxes starting around $60. So I really would have gotten one of those because those are really cool. But you know, out of my price range a bit. But yeah, those are worth supporting. Just everyone there had such amazing stuff. So I really wish I could have gotten a lot more than I did. But you know, this pile here is definitely a lot more than I planned on spending, and a lot less than I wanted to get. But actually, I remember specifically last year, some of my friends got the Perler ponies, and I was like, oh, I wish I got one too. And so that was one of my top goals, was getting stuff from them. But yeah, just a lot of good stuff, a lot of good artists to support, and of course all of the autograph cards. And yeah, that's it for my BABSCon trip. So thank you for watching.